Yes, it's Friday, and it's Crackerjack! And a warm welcome, thank you very much, a warm welcome once again to another Friday evening, and for this programme we have, let me tell you, we have the goodies, we have mud, we have...
Mud, I think they're great. Do you like mud?
Oh, I love mud, I think they're absolutely marvellous.
Well, in that case... Suits him, doesn't it?
As I was saying, welcome to the Black and White Minstrel Show, and here we have with the naughty nautical talk, Peter Glaze!
Well, hello there. Now, today I'm going to talk to you about sailing. And why I'm going to talk about sailing is because I have just been invited by the BBC to go to their BBC Sailing Club regatta. And why they ask me? Well, of course, I come from a long line of sailors, you know. Yes, I remember one occasion sailing with my father during a storm. The deck was shaking beneath our feet, the wind screaming through the rigging, the seas breaking upon the surf, and from the shore I could hear agonized voices calling out.
Come in, number 19, your time's up!
They didn't shout anything.
Hello.
Just a minute, just a very moment. What do you mean? What are you dressed up like that? Don't tell me you've been invited to the BBC Sailing Club regatta like what I have.
BBC Sailing... Peter, it doesn't say BBC Sailing Club, it's BC, Bernie Clifton's Sailing Club.
Do you mean to tell me I've got all done up like this just for BC?
Well, why not? I think it's very nice of him to invite us to be his first guests on his new ship.
Ship?
Yes.
He doesn't know the first thing about sailing.
Oh.
The other day I was walking down the riverbank with him and he looked out and he said, "Oh, look at that lovely cabin cruiser."
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, nothing except the only cabin. The cabin was a workman's cabin on the back of a lorry.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Give me timbers, spice me braces. Give me your shipmates.
Yeah, that's what we're worried about, the old ship. Where's she lying? And if I know anything about you, she's lying down at the bottom, shaking like the nervous wreck she is.
No, she's not. She's tied to a small boy. And if we don't get a move on, it'll be an old man. Listen, she's all ready for the maiden voyage as well.
Oh, you mean to tell me you've done the naming ceremony, you know, the champagne against the bows?
Oh, I did it all myself.
Did you?
you did it yourself. What did you call it?
Kayak.
Kayak? Was that a foreign name?
No, I hit my thumb with a bottle. Oh, kayak!
Now, look, you have to be talking to a man who knows a bit about sailing, you know.
Oh,
yes,
no.
now, you figured me asking you this simple question, but have you had any experience in sailing?
Well, yes and no.
What do you mean, yes and no?
Yes, I've had no experience.
Yeah. I don't know a great deal about it. I might tell you, I sailed before the mast.
What time did the mast sail?
About 4:30. When I say I sailed before the mast, I mean I sailed under canvas.
Who were you hiding from?
I wasn't hiding from anybody. No. I know a great deal about sailing, you know. Oh, yes, indeed. I had my own boat at one time. Oh, yes. When I was at the Isle of Wight, I might tell you, I went to the local boat yard and said, knock me up a little job, you know. Yes. And, of course, they did. Yes, I got her. She was all white, comes from cows.
That wasn't a boat, it was a pint of milk.
Yes.
Listen, Bernie, it's obvious that yours is not a sailing boat. Now, does it have a good engine?
Well, yes, but I'm having a bit of trouble with actually the motor.
Oh.
Because what happens is I pull the starter motor
Yes.
and the boat darts forward.
Yeah.
I pull the starter motor again and the boat darts forward again.
Well, why does it keep darting forward? I mean, is it an outboard motor?
No, it's a dartboard motor.
Oh, quite obviously. See, these people with motorboats, you know, not really sailors at all, landlubbers. Yes, I personally believe in sail, you know. Of course, I'm an expert on sail. Yes, I always get the wind in the sails.
I'm not surprised, all those people pushing and shoving when the doors open.
Not those kind of sail. I might tell you, ignoramus, that I went to college for my mate's ticket. Did you go to college for your mate's ticket?
No, all my mates have left college.
Peter's talking about a certificate you get to say that you can handle a boat.
Oh, I can handle it. Easy peasy. I once sailed the Atlantic in 3 weeks single-handed.
3 weeks, single-handed.
I'd have done it quicker if I'd used both hands. And then there was a time I sailed around the Horn.
Oh, Cape Horn, South America.
No, Foghorn, South End.
And I tell you, of course, that I've sailed around the Horn several times.
Have you now?
Oh, I remember sailing around the Horn on one occasion. Terrible gale. Oh, heavy seas pounding on the poop. Couldn't see a thing, so what did I do?
You popped up on the poop and had a peep.
I popped up. I did not pop up on the poop and have a peep. Nothing of the kind. I might tell you that I know a lot about sailing. You're talking to a lad who's done a bit, you know. Oh, yes, if you want to know anything about the sea, I mean, just ask me. I know all the answers to that. Anything, just ask.
Very well then, Peter, tell me, can you recognize the different types of waves?
No, there aren't any different types of waves.
There are. There are little waves and big waves!
Yes, you make me sick. Sick.
Hey, listen, my family are experts on waves, you know. Oh, take my Uncle Willie, for instance.
Please.
No, my Uncle Willie once went round the British Isles single-handed on a cutter.
Really? A three-masted grain cutter?
No, it was a two-stroke grass cutter. He couldn't switch it off.
Now, seaworthiness, Bernie, has your boat been passed by the Board of Trade?
Yes, twice. Once on the North Circle and once on the A1.
Look, you don't know the first thing about sailing.
Who doesn't? I'll have you know, I go sailing every weekend.
Oh, yes.
Listen. On a good weekend, my time I spend messing about in boats. When the weather's fine, out on the brine, messing about in boats. With the wind and the sail and the spray in my face, it sure brings a colour to the old boat race.
There's nothing more that we adore than messing around in boats.
Lord Nelson's claim to naval fame, messing about in boats. An admiral bold from days of old, messing about in boats. I see no ships was his famous cry. He should have had the bushes with his one good eye.
He's standing there in Trafalgar Square, messing about in boats.
Britannia!
They say Britannia ruled the waves, messing about in boats. Our Britain never shall be slaves, messing about in boats. So take the wheel, we're bound to win. You'll get a little fishy when a port comes in.
Set the wreck, all hands on deck.
Leave go the mainsail!
I never touched it.
Messing about in boats.
Hey!
I feel I must ask you, dear boy, have you got all your safety equipment? I mean, your flares?
Oh, I never wore them. They get creased when you put them in your wellies.
I mean, the safety equipment as ordered by the Board of Trade and all that sort of thing, you know. I mean, I couldn't possibly sail with a fella that hasn't got the safety equipment.
Oh, no, I'm afraid that goes for me too, Bernie. I would like to arrive home safely.
Don't worry, I'll see you home safely.
Yes, dangling from a helicopter.
Oh, no, don't worry. Everything I need is in that bag.
Oh, in there?
Oh,
well, just excuse me a moment. I'll have a good look at it.
Hey, no, wait a minute. You leave it alone.
Don't you worry.
No, don't touch that.
Peter, Bernie said don't touch
No,
it.
this is my boat and you shouldn't touch it.
I don't think you should touch it. He just said
I
the
know
thing
all
is,
about
nothing
these
to
things.
do-
Boy, that make you jump. Made me jump out of my skin, that. Well done. There they are, safe at last. As we say, safe at last, and welcome to our first three contestants today. As you see, lovely body smiling lasses. Samantha. Where's school are you from, Samantha?
Wickham Abbey,
Wickham Abbey is where?
in High Wycombe in Buckinghamshire.
Right, and next to you is?
Elizabeth.
And next to Elizabeth?
Melanie.
Melanie. All right, Val, let's come in, as we want you to put these hats on. If you would do it, one each, OK, let's get it nice and straight on top of your head, because you're going to use that hat. On top of the hats, may I tell you all, there's a very sharp pin on each hat. And over there, Valerie's going to show us how to play game number one. Well, actually, Valerie isn't going to show us at all. She's just going to place you underneath here, because what we want you to do is to jump up and burst as many balloons as possible in 45 seconds, only using the top of your hats. Ready? Steady! There's one over there, one here. Two. Oh, not two at once, three there. Two left there, three there. Two left here. It's very exciting. Keep jumping. One left. What left is it going to be? One left here. Well done. Here's the winner, Samantha. Over this way, Samantha. Oh, that was exciting, wasn't it? Oh, do you think you can last till double or drop? OK, we'll see you later. OK, let's hear it once again for Samantha. Thank you, and bad luck to Melanie and Elizabeth. But there, of course, are your lovely Crackerjack pens! Right, time for some music now in the programme with a bit of rock and roll as well. And here with their latest record, Why Do Fools Fall in Love, let's welcome Mud!
Fall in love. wonder
Who wrote the book of love?
Tell me, oh, who wrote the book of love? I've got to know the answer. Was it someone from above?
Oh, I
Wonder who?
wonder
Who wrote the book of love?
I could love you, darling. Baby, you know I do. I've got to see this book of love. Find out why it's true.
Oh, I wonder
who?
I wonder
Who wrote the book of love? Chapter 1 says to love her with all your heart. Chapter 2, you tell her you never ever gonna part. Chapter 3, you remember the meaning of romance. In chapter 4, you break up, but you give her just one more chance.
Oh, I
Wonder who?
I wonder
Who wrote the book of love?
Baby, I love you, yes I do. You said so in this book of love. Ours is the one that's true.
Oh, I
Wonder who?
I wonder
Who wrote the book of love? I wonder who?
yeah.
Who wrote the book of love?
Thank you, Mike. That is how I've got none left on me face. Ha-ha, games time. Who have we got here? Which school do you go to first of all?
Archbishop Tennyson's.
Is that the one which overlooks the Oval?
Yes.
Cricket ground in London?
Yes.
Ah, wondered who went there. So that's Stuart. They call you Stu Pod at school
Yes.
as well? Oh, that's awful, isn't it? What's your name?
Peter.
Peter.
Mark.
And Mark. Right, Stuart, Peter and Mark. Val, if you'd like to take them over this way to play game number 2. Right. You in the Cubs or Scouts? Right, are you good at knots? Well, I'm going to show you what you've got to do here. Right, you see, you get the end over your wrist like this, then you've got to undo, so you've got 5 knots right up to the end there. You've got to undo these knots, step through them, and the first one to get through all 5 will be the winner. Okay, you had an extra one there so I could give you the demonstration to the others. So we've got all the knots there. You've got 45 seconds. Let's get this around your hand. All right, like this. Pull it tight. Everybody tight around their hands. 45 seconds. Off they go. Make sure you undo the knots. Undo them completely. Well done. Right, pull it out, see you got rid of them all. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2. Right, now we've got to check these very carefully. So you leave yours down there. Don't touch it anymore, please. And Valerie, let's see how many knots he's got left. No. No, they weren't there when we started. There's one. One. All right, we'll count that as 1. And 1 at the end. Let's see if this pulls out. I don't think it will, no. That's 1, 2 left he's got. Let's see how many you've got left, Peter. 1. And there, you've got 1 here. 1. You've only got the 1 left. And let's see how many we've got this end. Boy, look at that one. See, you haven't been in the Scouts, so you're quite right. OK, but yours is the only one left there.